everyone, I am Johanna Cook, founder of Mama Cuisine at mamacuisine.com. Today I'm going to talk about a couple snack remixes, I want to call it. Something out of the norm, their typical chips and dip and other kinds of snacky things that we're so used to. I'm going to make a really quick and easy kale chips. Kale chips is something that's very popular these days. It's all the rage with healthy food eaters as well as non-healthy food eaters. It is healthy, but it also tastes very, very good. It's actually quite easy to make. And if you've never had kale chips before, and you might think, what kind of extreme diet is it? It's not. It's actually really, really delicious. And it's something I suggest you maybe try and be a little bit adventurous. Of course, the first thing that we're going to need is some kale. Go ahead and get yourself, I have 2 bunches of kale here. Wash it real quickly and dry it. I just washed them with the band on. Okay, let's put it here. And while you're doing this, heat your oven to 420 degrees. And that way, while you're preparing your kale, your oven's getting hot. Okay? And the stock here is something we don't really want to use. It doesn't taste good, and it doesn't get crispy, so we don't need that part. Maybe you want to put it in your vegetable stock or something. You can, just to add some vitamins. You want to take it off. Stock. And just with your hands, rip them apart. Still keep it at big pieces. Yeah, I hope you can see here how I'm taking them off. Just like that. Just keep it in big pieces. Because you do want it to be a little bit big like chips, right? You don't want it to get all crumbled. So I have here a cookie sheet. I think just about 1 bunch is going to fit on here. It's a great showpiece, I guess, in a cocktail party. My kids absolutely love it just because it has that crunch, and they don't realize that it's actually healthy for them. Now, it looks like I'm overcrowding this sheet, this cookie sheet, this baking sheet, but actually you're not. Just like spinach, this is going to cook down, so it's okay if you feel like it's a little bit crowded. All right, I'm just going to take some extra virgin olive oil, drizzle. Okay, you want to drizzle it a little bit, and that helps with making it crispy. Toss it gently just to coat all the leaves. Like I said, this was 1 bunch here, all right? And it does look overcrowded, but it will shrink down, and you don't want to overcrowd it too much. And put both bunches, just because then it won't crisp up on you. Another great one that I'm going to show you today is roasted garbanzo beans. Just out of a can, drain it, wash it with a little bit of water, put it on a cookie sheet. Again, 420 degrees in the oven. It's another one of those things, especially with beer. I think it's awesome with beer, the roasted garbanzo beans. It's different than nuts, different than the typical kind of bar cocktail food. Same thing goes with this. So this, I think, is tossed enough. Go ahead and put it in your oven, 420 degrees, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. It really depends on your oven, so you do want to check it out. Once you start to get close to the 10-minute mark, check it out, because you don't want it to burn. You still want it to be a little bit green, but crispy. You don't want it to get brown, and that won't taste good anymore once it gets burned. I have here some kale that's already been crisped for you. See, listen to this. It's crispy, like chips. There's no flavor in this yet. Remember, we only put olive oil. So I went to the store and got these flavor packets. You can get ranch. This is chipotle marinade mix. This already has plenty of salt in it, so you don't need to add any more. And I thought maybe something spicy would be fun and different. My husband and I are going to have a couple beers and have our kale chips with it, okay? So you just sprinkle a little bit. Like I said, there's a lot of salt in these packages, so you don't want to overdo it. And that's plenty. You just want enough to give your kale chips some flavor. Toss it very gently. Put it on your dish. And now chipotle flavored kale chips. Again, it's crunchy. It's just like chips. I swear, it's so good. And it's light. So with the garbanzo beans, I went ahead and drained it, washed it, put it on a cookie sheet again, olive oil in the oven, 420 degrees, same temperature for about 20 minutes. And I have here the same thing. Some roasted garbanzo beans with the same chipotle seasoning. Really great snack. You could put some ranch on it or just regular salt and pepper actually. Send it off with the kids. Nice snack for energy during school, even your husband for work, even you while you're out and about. Same thing with the kale chips, you'll be surprised. Have your kids try it. I hope you liked everything I did today. Hope you go ahead and get some kale from the store, get a can of chickpeas and try these at home. It's very easy, very simple, and it's really quite tasty. If you want to see any more recipes from me, please go ahead and log on to mommacuisine.com. That's MOMMA cuisine.com. Thank you so much. I'm Johanna Cook.